What's up, everybody, and welcome to another box breakdown. I know we earlier opened up some Series 2. We opened up cellos, hangers, and blaster boxes, but after I recorded that video, I stumbled upon a little restock at Target and found some of these monster boxes. And so I told you guys as soon as I saw some, I was going to pick 3 up and we'd open them up together and see what's in there. So that's what I did. So today we've got 2024 Topps Baseball Series 2 monster boxes, and we got 3 of them. So this is going to be a little bit of a long rip, just like kind of the first one was, because we got a bunch of cards to go through. And we know Series 2, we kind of talked a little bit about it in the first video, but let's give ourselves a little refresher on what Series 2 is. We've got Juan Soto here on the front. And in the monster boxes, we're looking for the 1989 foil board cards, much like Series 1. We had those foil board cards. If you saw that video when we did Series 1, we pulled a really nice looking Elly De La Cruz out of there. So hopefully we can get the same kind of luck out of one of these monster boxes. The first ones we had were great. Had a lot of really good hits in there. So we're looking for, says we've got 16 packs. We've got 14 cards per pack for a total of 224 cards. And we got 3 of these. So we're going to have a bunch of cards to go through here. So, and just as Topps likes to do, it lets nothing on the back of the box. You've got to scan this QR code. It'll take you to the Topps website, and maybe hopefully they will have the checklist there. The checklist is live, but it doesn't give you necessarily anything specific to each product. It just gives you the overall Topps checklist. So but this is where we are. We're looking for these inserts, and the biggest one of those is going to be the heavy lumber. The other side here talks about the Megastars insert, much like the other side, and this is all copyright good stuff. And that is an overall view of what the box is going to look like. So we're going to start ripping into these, because it's going to be a lot. We're gonna have plenty to actually get my trash can nice and ready, because we're probably gonna fill it up here with all of these cards. So as we know, these are monster boxes. Topps, Target has them online as monster boxes, and they are pretty large, but come in that Target brand with the rectangular box, not just the square boxes like we see at Walmart, which it looks like we will see the mega boxes at Walmart this week in your restock. So if you're looking for some of these, you should be able to find them at Topps. So we're going to roll through this base, because we've seen the base, and we really want to get to some of the inserts, and at the end of this we'll kind of look through everything that we've got. So we've got an NL Leaders full board of Matt Olson. So this is one of those throwback 1989, which, man, takes me back. 1989 was the first year I really started collecting, and man, it's cool. I still have a folder with a bunch of 1989 cards in it, that I go back and look at, and man, you can still kind of smell the bubble gum on those cards. A lot of good memories of those. So we've got a Young-Hoo Lee. That's a nice rookie card full board there. So we will definitely take that. And then we've got a Randy Arozarena. What I've been interested in, I have a daughter who plays softball, and when we did the initial rip of Series 2, I didn't realize that they had the Women in the MLB insert series, and I just think those are super cool, especially, for girls that are playing, there's a lot of girls that are playing baseball, girls that are playing softball. It's just a really cool series to get them interested. I would venture to say that, I don't know if there's any real data out there about the distribution between boys and girls who collect cards, but I would imagine there's a Brennan Hanafy blue there. but I would imagine that the majority of younger collectors, and really, I mean, throughout all ages, are male. You know, you go to card shows, you go to card shops, you know, I think you can see that it's mostly males that are in there. There's a nice Tristan McKenzie foil board there. And so to be able to reach a female audience, you know, Fanatics wants to 10x the hobby. That was the thing that they said when they kind of entered this whole agreement with Topps to buy the company. They wanted to 10x the hobby, and a lot of people were kind of, I don't know if that's really going to happen. There's a Jose Urquidy. That's the gold foil, or the gold border, and those are all numbered to 2024. So we'll put that one over there with our vets. And there's a Corey Seager foil board and a Shohei Ohtani. But, you know, they said that they wanted to 10x the hobby. Everybody was like, that's going to be pretty tough. You know, and I think that they are really, they're doing everything that they possibly can to bring in as many people. I mean, it's a good business decision. You want to have, you don't want to be. So we've got here a Kyle Higashioka to $7.99. So the purple, nice. We've got 2 numbered cards out of this box now, and then there's a Prince Fielder, and then a Zach Geloff, who made an incredible play, running over his first baseman in foul territory this week. But anyways, so yeah, 10xing the hobby is going to be a tough feat, but you do that by getting in people that haven't been in the hobby before. And there's silver board of Luis Severino. And the female audience is an audience that, you know, I would say that most card companies have really struggled to kind of get involved. But, you know, if you've got this series and it's highlighting, you know, women in the MLB, and, you know, I just think that's really cool, you know, especially for younger girls that are enjoying, you know, playing baseball or softball, and they watch the games. They're just as diehard fans as the boys are, and then they get to pull a card of a girl that's out there playing. You know, that is just really cool. So my daughter I haven't really talked about it much with her, so I'm really trying to put the set together for her and then give it to her. I think that would be something she would really enjoy. So we'll see if you have seen any of those, you know, and I don't know a whole ton about them. I don't know if they are all, because the only pictures that I have seen of those cards are all 1-of-1s. So hopefully they're not all 1-of-1s. Hopefully there's some base of those cards, and I can pick some up for her, because that would be really cool. If they were all 1-of-1s, that would put a little bit of a damper on that excitement there. So all right, so just like that, we're almost through our first box. And when we get through this box, the first one, like we usually do, we'll kind of do a little bit of a breakdown and look at what we have, what we've gotten, kind of the mix between the rookies and the vets, and then, you know, see how many numbered cards we've gotten. So there's a Cal Ripken Jr. on the foil board, and then a Rafaela. So just 4 more packs here. We're kind of going through this pretty quick. But, you know, we've seen this design. Have you guys graded some of the Series 1 or Series 2 cards yet? And how have they been doing with these black borders? Have they been a little bit tougher? There's a City to City Henry Davis. I believe we hit one of those in our first rip of Series 2. There's CJ Abrams. And then Jose Ramirez. I'm curious to see how some of the grading's gone with this black border up top, if that's been really kind of tough. If you guys have graded any, let me know how they come back. Hopefully you guys are getting some good grades. I've got a bunch of cards off at PSA right now. So this is our third numbered card out of this box. Sandy Alcantara, we'll put that right there. There's Matt Olson and Carlos Carrera. I've got about a 12 card submission that is in encapsulation right now, and when those get back, I'm going to do a whole video. If you guys don't know, I live in Georgia, and I usually do all my submissions myself. I'll just send them in, do it all myself, but I wanted to try out, hey, there we go. Perfect. So there are base cards. Fantastic. So we got a Women in Baseball, Jessica Mendoza. So I've got the first one of the set, one of the first ones that I'm looking for. Very cool. So I'm going to keep those separate. Those are pretty cool, man. And then we got a Jason Dominguez to finish that out. But so I went to Cards HQ. It's not very far from my house. And then I did their group submission. And so when we do that, when we get those cards back, we do the reveal and all the grades. We'll kind of give a review of, Cards HQ and the way that they do their, there's a nice Noel V. Marte Topps Chrome, stars MLB. But yeah, we'll do nice Corbin Carroll, having a tough year this year. And then a Yamamoto, man, the Dodgers had a tough day yesterday with Yamamoto going on the DL, and then Mookie fracturing his wrist on an inside pitch. Whew, that's a tough day, losing two of your big stars in one game, man. Well, not really one game, but in the span of 24 hours. Okay, so we got a monster box here. It is, and let me get the right number, 224 total cards. This is your stack of base vets here. Okay, and when I say base vets, I'm including inserts that aren't numbered, the stars of the MLB cards, all those things. I count those as all base. So that's your stack of base. So we'll keep that right there. We got, I'm not going to count all these out. We'll be here. You'll just hear me drone on counting. I don't think anybody wants to do that. But here's our base rookies. Again, I count those stars of the MLB as base rookies. The city to city. All of those inserts, I'm just counting those all as base rookies. Even though, I haven't seen a ton of the city to city inserts. They may be, I think we got one in this whole box, and I believe we got maybe two in that whole first rip. So they're not as, there's not as many of those, I will say. Okay, this is our vet base. I'm going to pull out the numbered cards so we get a good count on that. So here's our foil boards. These are our vets foil boards. And a lot of the all-star inserts there of the 1989. All right, so we got Olson, Seager, Carroll, and Ripken. And then a couple base foil boards, and then that Luis Severino. And we got two rookie colors. We've got Jung-Hoo Lee for the Giants foil board, and then we got a Brendan Hanifee True Blue rookie. And then as far as our number cards, we got three. We got the Jose Urquidy out of 2024, the Higashioka out of 799, and the Sandy Alcantara out of 299. So it's not, hey, three numbered cards out of a box. This box, by the way, is $50. These are $49.99 at Target. I believe when I went there, when I bought these three, I believe after that there was three more on the shelf. So there's probably 6 boxes all together. So, that's pretty good. What I will say is when the last time that we saw these at Target, it was kind of a one and done deal. I saw them one time and then I didn't really see them again. So, I may pick up some of the Walmart ones, maybe just one or two, just to do kind of a comparison. But I don't believe there's going to be much of a difference from what I've seen online as far as pictures goes. So, except the price. I think Walmart's going to be probably $55 per box. So you're going to be paying a little bit more. The other side of this, we talked about Barnes & Noble a little bit. was that last week, I think. And Barnes & Noble also had these. I went to Barnes & Noble after Target to see if I could find any more of those Optic Mega Boxes. And there weren't any Optic Mega Boxes left, but they did have some of these. Now, I believe they were a little, I don't remember the price. They're probably around $50, but you do save some money if you are in their rewards program. You can get, I believe, up to 10% off, which can save you a lot of money, especially if you're buying a bunch of these. So I would suggest there's a Yamamoto base. We got one of those in our first break. You know, I would if you can try to get them from Jared Kelenic. There we go, nice full board there. And then a Hank Aaron, man, 2 great Braves right there, back to back. And then an Evan Carter Stars of the MLB. That was a pretty good pack. If you got a Barnes & Noble close to you, you know, I would try to get those, you know, sign up for their little rewards thing, because they had Bowman was there. Like I said, they've had mega boxes. They were one of the first places I saw mega boxes of Optic. And so, you know, it might be worth, I sign up, I do it. I mean, I use it other times too for gifts and books, whatnot. Kids like to go there. So, you know, I use the rewards a decent amount, but to get 10% off on cards, you're not going to find that at Walmart or Target, unfortunately. So, maybe a little nice. Well, we got something cool right here. That is a Phillies. That's a team border. Those are definitely short printed. So there's a Yoendrys Gomez rookie card. I'm going to pull from the back here. So we're going to have a Sonny Grazer foil board. We got a Christian Yelich Stars of the MLB. And then this looks like it's upside down. So yeah, for the Phillies, it's a rookie pitcher of Orion Kerkering. Put that there. So that's a team border. You can see the P and the Phillies around the border. These are not numbered, but they are short printed. So that is pretty cool. It's the first one I've seen of those. And I'll just say right now, guys, the monster boxes might be the way to go as far as retail goes. If we can pull some autos out of here, you know, you have to think, you know, if we're at $50, a hobby box is what, $90, $100 maybe. You know, and I you know, just for the opportunity, maybe the better opportunity for a auto out of those boxes, it's kind of up in the air. I think it's very close, those two. Gunnar Henderson, there's a Topps Chrome. We'll put that with our color. And we got a Craig Biggio. That is throwback to the best right there. Craig Biggio on a 1989 design. Very cool. Yeah, so far this product is now obviously it's more expensive, but right now I would say this is beating out the other 3 products. Unless you really like those kind of 4th of July style foils that you can get in the blasters, which you can, and you can get, I mean, 1-of-1s of those. So, you know, those are Pete Crow Armstrong foil board. That's a nice one. We'll put that with our color here, and a Jason Dominguez. If you like those, which I do think I like them better than the Easter ones with the eggs, and I forget everything that was in there. I thought that was a little hokey. This one, the fireworks, I've seen, I haven't pulled one, you know, but those are really good looking cards. I actually like them a lot. So, you know, I guess it really just comes down to whether you want those cards, or if you want to kind of roll the dice on maybe some numbered cards. You know, I think that you've got a little bit better of odds of pulling something a little bit rarer out of the monster boxes. So there's Kirkering's base card there. I don't know much about Orion. Cool first name. Phillies fans, is he somebody you're excited for? We got out of $7.99 McCutchen. So there's a purple, I believe let's go with purple speckle McCutchen there. So we'll put that with our numbered cards. And finish out with Bo Bichette. Yeah, Phillies fans, is that a guy that you guys are excited about? It's a pitcher, so as far as hobby love goes, we know pitchers don't get, unless your name's Paul Skeens right now, don't get there's a nice Kjerstad rookie card there. They don't get a whole ton of love in the hobby, which is, interesting. There's a Shohei fan favorites. And then a Kyle Harrison, stars of the MLB. I could totally me personally, I could totally do without the stars of the MLB inserts. I think they're really just kind of filler for Topps. But if, in this format, right? Because I would say not as many parents are going to buy their kids a $50 box of cards, even as much as they may beg for one. They may buy some of the smaller versions, and I think these are perfect for kids, right? They're a shiny card, they look cool, it's a cool design, and you've got some big stars, you've got rookies. They're not going to hold any real value as far as a collector goes, minus like a PC item. So I would love to see, those mainly in the cellos and the blasters and the hangers. But then when we get like to hobby and we get to monster boxes, maybe monster boxes and up, there's a Altuve Chrome, Mickey Mantle. Pull Mickey Mantle every day. But when we get to that, maybe we they don't count it as anything really. So I guess it doesn't really hurt, but I would rather just not have them in the product, and then have something different there. Maybe another base rookie or something. There's a Kyle Tucker foil board there, and Arenado. So one short print and one numbered card out of this box so far. We're still looking for some of these top base rookies. And I would imagine one of these three, if I went through all the base, we would see, there's a Pete Crow Armstrong, City to City. Then a David Wright foil board and a Mason and rookie. We'll have plenty of dupes in these three boxes. It is a pretty big checklist. If you're going to put the set together, which we talked about, I think last year when we did these, I think that the monsters are definitely the way to go if you want to put the set together. Not one base rookie in there. No rookies. All right, interesting. 2 more packs left in this box. You buy a couple of the monster boxes and then just fill in with singles on what you need to finish the set. I think that's probably a good way of doing it. And there's a Brennan Hanifee, and then a Mike Trout covering the field, and a Matt Olson. Just keep waiting for the Braves to get their offense going, and it just hasn't come yet. We're still waiting. We got a blue in this one. There's a Forrest Wall, Austin Riley, Drew Rom, Irving Lopez, Mason Wynn, and then an Estevan Florial blue. Put that with there. And then we got out of $9.99 a Cody Funderburk rookie color, so we'll get that. Ronald Acuna and Noelvi Marte for our second box. So I believe we got 3 numbered cards out of that one too, plus the short print. You know, the one card that has eluded me, but those the true photo variations where there's no border at all, those are some really cool cards. I saw somebody online posted one of Austin Riley, and I was like, man, what a great looking card. It's just, if you haven't seen them, there's just a card with just the picture of the player. There's no border or anything like that. So 2 boxes, ton of rookies. We got a ton of rookies so far. I'm gonna put that in our color there. So let's get a little stand here so we can kind of keep up with some of the hits. Short print. Let's see, we've got numbered. We'll keep that as a hit. Numbered card. We'll keep those as hits. We'll do a little arranging. I'm gonna do a little arranging. I'll be right back. Okay, so jumped off camera for a second just to kind of arrange some of the stuff because it got a little out of control. The other side of this is I want to tell you, so far out of those 2 boxes, we've gotten 3 home run challenge cards. We got a Bo Bichette, Yordan Alvarez, and a Byron Buxton. Previously in our first trip, we had only gotten 3 out of those 2. So Freddie Freeman, Juan Soto, and a Corbin Carroll. So with 2 boxes, $100. We spent a little over $100 on everything else. We got about the same amount of the home run challenge cards. So if that's something you guys are interested in, if you like that home run challenge, you know, that's something to keep in mind. All right, so we're your 2 boxes in. We've got some of our hits here. We've got some of the vet numbered base. We've got the rookie numbered base, some of the top rookies here. I like the city to city. I'm just keeping those kind of separate since we're only seeing 1 per box. Maybe a little bit less of a print run on those. I'm keeping the women in baseball because I think that's super cool. And then we've got our short print of the team logo border, team border. So now I saved this one for last because, as you guys, if you guys have watched the channel, you know I love the beat up box. So it's not that bad. It's not terribly beat up, but it's definitely got some. It's seen a little bit of working over, put it that way. So, all right. So we've got one more box here. Another 16 packs to go. I've moved all the base vet out of the way, so we will keep those off camera just because it's going to get a little too crowded. So I'm going to go a little bit slower just in case, you know, you guys haven't seen all the rookies. And you can see some of the photos here. There's Mason Wynn. And then there's Colin Selby. And then we've got a Kikuchi, is a foil board there for the Blue Jays. We're going to put that with our base color, which is right here. I don't remember where I put all that. Alex Bregman base color, and then a Luis Arias. I do count those foil boards as color, just because they are only here in the monster boxes. So, Zach Greinke, Craig Kimbrell, there is a Drew Rom. We've gotten plenty. Yep, now Ruben Lopez is not long behind him. I do remember that collation. Austin Barnes, and then we got a Mike Trout backwards here. So there's our full board of Mike Trout. Always nice to pull Mike Trout. How much more time do you guys think Mike Trout has left in the majors? You know, is he, I think we all agree that he's kind of nearing the end of his career. But you never know how long he might stay around. He's still in good shape. You know, I mean, he gets hurt, it seems, every season now. Oh, there's a nice one. There's a Chrome stars the MLB Yamamoto. So we'll definitely take that. We'll put that back there on our hits. And then here's the base right behind it. So, you know, it's a top rookie. I will keep his cards there. It's a real shame. He's got some tightness in his shoulder right now. They are not sure when he's going to come back. I think he's a great pitcher. All right, let's keep going. There's a Forrest Wall for the hometown Bravos. Josh Young Cup card. Saucony. Ryan McKenna. And then Bryce Harper fan favorites. And then a Sal Frelick rookie stars of the MLB. And I feel like the photo variations are pretty hard to hit because we've opened a good bit of Series 2 so far, and we haven't seen any. Have you guys pulled any photo variations? I've seen some really cool ones. Obviously, the big one, you know, the throwback to the F-Face. There's a Shohei home run challenge. To the F-Face era card. There's a Lawrence Butler rookie card out of $9.99. So another numbered rookie coming out of our monster boxes. And we've got Spencer Strider and Derek Jeter on our color there. But yeah, the fun face, as they have put on the card, is, I think that's going to be a pretty iconic card for this set. And the prices are showing, and the prices are pretty high on those. So, but they are cool, man. I've got one of the original ones, and it's not the. There's a Davis Schneider rookie color, and then a Trey Turner. It's not the one with the inscription. It actually has the blackout on it, where it's been blacked out. But still a cool card. You know, I've always wanted to know a little bit more of the backstory. I know that, you know, I know a little bit of it. There's another Kjerstad. We're going to keep him with one of our top rookies in this set. But the story of, you know, how did they take that picture and not realize that it was there? You know, you got to be pretty oblivious to not realize that the base of that bat hadn't said. Pretty crazy. So we got a Jack Flaherty gold. This is the other 224. We'll put that with our numbered vets so we can easily kind of recap this at the end of the break. And then we got a Jason Dominguez in the 1989 design. I know I've said it, and I've said it plenty of times, and I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing it. I just love that design. It's so clean. Man, I just love it. It's probably, I'm just romanticizing it because, you know, as a kid, that's the card that I remember the most. There's a Caminero. Keep him as one of our top rookies too. Top rookie is getting a little thick there. Definitely romanticize those. There's an Acuna, the stats, next level stats there. And that is a 356 extra base. Nice. Zach Geloff. It's been a tough year for some of the big stars that, you know, in the majors. It's, you know, we've had so many injuries this year. It's been tough for a lot of teams. Braves have definitely had their fair share of injuries. Unfortunately, especially with Acuna. There's a Bo Bichette and then a Carrera. I don't know why I say Carrera. And let's see, we've got, what, 5 more packs after this. There's a 2-hit Witt. Then we've got a Kyle Nicholas. And there's an Acuna. City to City. Nice. I like these. I'm definitely a big Ronald Acuna fan. So, all right, another Jason Dominguez and then a Bryce Harper. Jason Dominguez in our baseball. You know what? I'm gonna just hang that guy out there. All right. Another Yamamoto base. I'll put that over with our top rookies. Yeah, let's see, Weston Wilson. There's a Kerkering there. Shohei base. Matt Strom. That's a cool picture of Matt Strom. And then we got a Corbin Burns. And that's going to be a foil board Corbin Burns. Vladdy baby. And a Frankie Lindor. All right, Brandon Lau. Basabe rookie. That's a pretty good shot too. Lance Lynn. There's a Pereira. And looks like we've got another covering the field. This is a Bryce Harper and a Kyle Harrison, stars of the MLB. I don't really love the covering the field. I mean, the spray chart's cool. It's just kind of a bland card. I'd like to have seen a little bit more design go into that insert. That's just me. Let's see, Alex Call, Alan Winans. There's a Darno, one of my favorite players in the major leagues right now. He's just awesome. There's a blue, Yoendrys Gomez. It's another rookie color there. And then we've got a Shohei and a Manny Machado. Getting down to the end of this rip here. Still looking for some of those top rookies. Corbin Burns. And we've got out of 75 Clayton Kershaw. It's a purple. Very cool. Out of 75, man. That's, you gotta love getting a nice low numbered card out of a monster box. There's a Kershaw there too. And a Biggio. That Biggio over here. That's our second Biggio that we pulled there. Okay. Cabrera, Alvarez, Jock Peterson, Kikuchi. There's a James MacArthur, John Schreiber, another home run challenge card of Bryce Harper. There's a Jordan Walker. It's a good picture of him. Another Rafael. And then our last pack of these 3 monster boxes. Bello, Farmer, Duvall when he was still with the Red Sox. There's a Pirates card. Ozuna, Castellanos, David Fry, Luis Severino, Tim Anderson. And we're going to have a Kyle Schwarber next level stats, and then a Jose Ramirez. Okay, so I'm gonna put this stack of base up next to the other 2, and that stack of base is just about exactly the same as the other 2. So pretty consistent amount of base vets in all 3 of those boxes. We got a huge stack of rookies. So if you're looking for rookies, you're gonna find plenty of them here. Probably should pull out the Topps Chrome ones, but there's our base rookies. We'll set that to the side. This is our vet color, just color, non-numbered color, basically. That shouldn't be in there. So non-numbered color here. So we got foils, blues. That's what's going to be in here. I did put the Topps Chrome ones in here just because they're a little bit harder to find. I think we got 1 Topps Chrome per box, it looked like. So there's our base color there. We did get 1 of the women in baseball, which is one that I've been looking, I want to put that set together. I believe there's 5 of them. So Jessica Mendoza, first female MLB TV analyst. Pretty cool. Cool shot of her hitting. And then, so these are kind of what I would have said the hits are. So we've got out of those 3, we got 1 rookie foil board in each one. We got a Jung-Hoo Lee, we got a Pete Crow Armstrong, and we got a Davis Schneider, who has a very strong mustache. So foil boards, 1 rookie per box. In our second box, we did get one of the team borders of Orion Kerkering. This is not numbered, but is definitely a short print. So we'll keep that there. As far as, we got 2 numbered rookies, Lawrence Butler out of $9.99, and then the Cody Funderburk out of $9.99. We got 2 True Blues. Unfortunately, 3 of those are all pitchers, and then we got the Lawrence Butler. The City to City, we got 1 per box. We got Henry Davis, Pete Crow Armstrong, and Ronald Acuna. Numbered cards that are not rookies, we got Clayton Kershaw there out of 75. Jack Flaherty out of 224, and Urquidy out of 224, the Alcantara out of 299, and the McCutchen out of 79. Oh yeah, and the Higashioka out of 799 as well. So numbered cards there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbered vet cards out of those 3 boxes. And then, you know, some of our base rookies, the ones that we're looking for. Got a couple Kerstads, got a couple Yamamotos, Caminero, Dominguez, but no Evan Carter. Still out of 3 cellos, 3 hangers, 3 blaster boxes, and 3 monster boxes, which is a bunch of cards. We still didn't hit 1 base Evan Carter, which is interesting. I don't know if Topps is making them a little bit harder to find, or if I just didn't have very good luck on those. But anyway, so there we are. I know this was a long video, guys, but Series 2, you know, I think the design looks great. I love the foil boards and the monster boxes. I think the monster boxes are going to be pretty tough to find. Although we should see those in your restocks this week at Walmart. So, but I'd imagine they'll be a little bit more expensive than what Target has them at $50. So, some really cool cards. We pulled a decent amount of numbered cards out of here. We got some short prints. So, you know, we just didn't necessarily hit the players that we were looking for as far as those, but we did get some. So, you know, you guys let me know, you know, is the $50 price tag, do you think it's worth it for what we got? Yeah, I don't know. I think if you like color with the guaranteed, and it depends if you like the yellow base. The hangers have a decent amount of color. The blasters have at least 3 of those foil boards, the holiday foil boards in them. So, you know, it's kind of up to you. What do you like more? For me, I like the 1989 throwback. I'm a fan. Like I said, I think I romanticized that a little bit, just being one of the first years that I ever collected cards. But I love the design, and if I was to buy more retail, not hobby, it would probably be monster boxes, just given the amount of numbered cards that we got. The foil boards, that's what I would probably go with. So hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your support, and I hope you guys enjoy these and get a little bit of information about some of the new releases as they come out. So if you guys enjoy what we're doing, I would love for you to think about hitting that subscribe button. It really helps us to go do more of these videos for you, so that we can kind of give you previews of all this retail product that comes out before you go out and spend your own hard-earned money out there on it. So guys, thanks a ton. I know this was a long one. Thanks for bearing with me, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you in the next one.